Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
Hi, Kai.
Hey, I'm Darren the Milkman.
I'm Matt.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Petey. I'm Aunt Becky.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
Thank you.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because we can grow a lot of stuff on the farm, but one thing we can't grow is this channel without your help. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to see you. We have been very busy this morning here on the farm. First things first, we got the farm market all set up, and we've been working on unloading things that have just been brought back from the wholesaler. Now today, like every day in the middle of summer, I guess it's almost the end of summer. Is it the end of summer? Meteorological? Doesn't matter. We got some work to do. I think we're gonna be picking peppers. We have orders. We're trying to get our orders finished because of all the disease that's in our peppers. Our pepper crop is gonna be a lot smaller this year than standard, and it's gonna be much shorter. But What? What are you doing? Are you eating watermelon? You want me to wear that hat? Here you go. So what have we been so busy with today? Just getting the chores accomplished. We also had a heavy thunderstorm last night. Again, I think that's 4 nights straight of thunderstorms, which has left us with a lot of work moving our bins in and out of our shop. If these cardboard bins that we have get rained on, they have the chance to split open, and then we would have pumpkins everywhere. So to prevent that from happening, we put them away every single night, which is a lot of work because there's many bins. Good morning, good morning. The cattle just want us to always be picking tomatoes. They love their tomato snacks. I came down around back to help Daniel get the animals all taken care of. He's basically got everything finished except for the calves. And all of you know how Dad is with his calves, so we're gonna let him take care of the calves. So that basically means that animals are done for the morning, which means morning chores all finished. Before we move out to the fields today, we have a few jobs that need to be finished off here at home. Besides the chores, a big one is getting some potatoes bagged up. We have a few restaurants that will just show up and take anywhere from 500 to 600 pounds. So we need to make sure that we have plenty bags here just in case. So what we do is just lift the potatoes into the bag, and once we're close to 50 pounds, we'll put it on the scale. Usually this job doesn't take too long because we have a lot of people doing it. And it's just something that needs to be done because if the restaurants show up, well, we don't want to have nothing there for them. How much? Like 3 pounds. It sounds like I heard elephants upstairs. So once we get the bags filled, I bring them over here, and then I get the weight at exactly what we need. And then I take the sower, and I do it right across the top. And now the bag's ready to sell. We finished off with quite a few bags of red and white potatoes. We also grabbed some tens of whites and tens of reds. We got the potatoes all brought in. We got price tags on everything. This is where all of the 10-pounders went. We're fully stocked there. All of the 50s, though, went into the cooler. We still had some 50s up here, just not enough if a big order came in, so that's why we're filling them. Dad and Matthew ran off with the side-by-side because we needed some white corn. So in the meantime, we're just back at the farm market filling everything up and getting ready to go out and pick. Our next job involves heading out to the fields, but we've been waiting for the side-by-side because Dad and Matthew were picking white corn, and then we had an order for yellow corn, which Petey and Daniel just ran and grabbed. But now we're gonna get the side-by-side hooked up to our wagon and head on our way. Don't run me over. Come on, come on.
Whoa!
Right, whoa, that's perfect, stop.
Whoa, where are you going, Pete?
So to start off picking today, it is kind of a tragic story. We've talked about how the Phytophthora, a disease that has been in our peppers, is killing them off. It is killing off the plants and ultimately causing all the peppers to rot. Now, Phytophthora occurs when the soil is overly saturated or you have standing water. It is basically a disease that travels through standing water or oversaturated soil. And what it basically does is attacks the roots of the plants, killing them, which is what you see right here. The leaves have completely fallen off. And not only has it been happening with the bell peppers, but now it's just been traveling to every type of pepper that we have. These long hots here, they've been completely destroyed. And our hot cherry peppers, well, they're experiencing the same thing. So that's the tragic part of today, but what we're gonna be trying to do is get as much picked of this stuff that is dying off early, especially our hot cherry peppers, because when they look like this, you don't wanna be leaving them out in the field. You wanna get as many picked as possible. And that's what we're gonna be trying to do today. We have orders that we need to fill. We called everybody that places orders for hot cherry peppers throughout the year. And this might be the last hurrah when it comes to these peppers. And just a couple questions to answer on Phytophthora. Could we add anything to prevent this? No, this is just from it being so wet this year. The best way for us to fight against Phytophthora is to rotate our crops, which is what we do every year. We would not be putting peppers here for another 3 or 4 years, which would be plenty of time. But with a wet year like this, there's not much we can do. So we called everybody that we could. We let them know that if they needed hot cherry peppers, now is the time to get them. And we've got plenty of orders placed. So we're gonna get picked what we can here to fill those orders. I don't usually get too bummed out while I'm picking. I like to think I'm more on the positive side. But we would have been harvesting these peppers up until frost. So the fact that we're losing them already, it's gonna be a big loss in profits for us. Also, these are the nicest cherry peppers we've had in years. So I know we would have been able to sell them all. So that's one thing that's bumming me out today. But something you have to keep in mind, and something us farmers have to keep in mind, is that we do not control the weather, and we can't control a lot of the scenarios that we're in. So the fact that this happened, would I have liked to stop it? Yeah, but I wasn't able to. So what we're gonna do is just make the best use of our resources and try and save as much of these peppers as we can. And hopefully the customers will be able to get them, because that's something we've been thinking about. We love our customers. They take good care of us. So we do try and get all the orders filled that we can. You can't fill every order, especially this year. This is something that's crazy to see, and you usually can't see it because the leaves are covering the peppers. But look how many cherry peppers are on this plant. We just got finished off with picking the hot cherry peppers. We've got 3 baskets right here. And then over on the wagon, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So altogether, we got 9 baskets of hot cherry peppers, which is a good amount of hot cherry peppers. I don't know how many more we're gonna be able to pick this year. There are some sections of field that look better than others, but for the most part, the hot cherry peppers, they're pretty dead. and we weren't able to get to some of these early enough. There's a lot of sun scald damage, which is basically when the vegetable has no protection, the sun cooks it. And that's what happens with these peppers, and then they get soft like I mentioned before. So the next thing we're moving on to picking is jalapenos. The boys down there have got started on them. Daniel and Petey have been working on them, and I'm gonna get jumped right in here. And again, with the jalapenos, these are the nicest jalapenos that we have raised in years. I don't know if it was the really hot weather early on. I don't know if it's the variety. I don't know what it is, but these jalapenos are super nice. Now that is a sight for sore eyes. Look at all those beautiful peppers. Something I should mention is that the last 4 days, we've had thunder showers every single day. And in the last 4 days, we've had 3.5 inches of rain. So it's been wet and it just doesn't stop raining. So this disease that we've been dealing with in our peppers is just gonna continue to spread. This is what we like to see. Look at those peppers. Gorgeous. That should fill all the orders that we have. Let's see what we are having for lunch. Cheesesteaks, cheesesteak hoagies, and what else are you working on? You're cooking up beets. Man, this girl is always doing beets.
You're with me now. Wow, look at that. Andrew had some personal things he had to get done. So now we're here. We're out in the field. We're about to pick some beans with the bean picker. Brian, Daniel, Petey, and me.
We don't normally wash the beans, but we have to. It's so wet around here and we're getting rain so much. Everything's muddy when we pick it. But you can't just wash them. You got to wash them and put them in something that they'll dry. If not, they'll get rust on them. So you got to be careful doing this. Beautiful.
Now that we finished green beans, we were on our way out. We're gonna try and pick some eggplant, and we're gonna take a look in on our new planting of cucumbers and new planting of pickling cucumbers, because as we were driving by earlier, we thought we might have seen some, so we're gonna go check on them. But as we were coming out, look what we found. Kohlrabi. So Gavin, Dad, and I are out here getting some kohlrabi harvested while we can. Thank you.
Oh, get a knife! Get basket! Now! Knife and basket!
Grandpa found something exciting. We better get over there.
Hurry!
Dad, I can't run with the knives. It's not safe.
They have little sheath things.
No, Andrew lost them.
Look! 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 This is like waking up in the morning and the sun is shining and it's not raining.
I don't know if you can tell or not, but we didn't expect to find broccoli yet, and it's really exciting that we actually get some really nice broccoli now.
Our broccoli is the best tasting broccoli there is. You have never eaten broccoli until you've eaten this kind of broccoli. It is super. Can you believe he walked right over this and didn't clean this up? Matt sometimes is oblivious to what's under his feet.
I can't believe that. Matt pays attention to everything.
Yeah.
How long's that tree been there? Got a basket of broccoli. Gavin and I sent Dad to go grab the other one at the other end of the field. I don't know why he didn't let us walk out and get it, but whatever. Got some really nice broccoli today. We didn't even know it was out here, so that's why it's always good to scout your fields and check on stuff.
That's why Brian gets paid the big bucks, because he pays attention to stuff like that. So we got 2 baskets of kohlrabi picked and a surprising 2 baskets of broccoli picked. Now we're moving over to the zucchini and the cucumbers to see what we can get.
good one.
Some big zucchini boats here.
So we got one basket each of zucchini and cucumber. The cucumbers are just about not ready to pick yet, so we only got the one. So now Matt and I are moving on to eggplant. We're getting one basket of striped and one basket of white. And while we're doing that, Brian is picking tomatoes.
This is what happens when you get too much rain. I don't know if you can see that split right up through there. So that eggplant is gonna go bad within a few hours of being off the plant. So unfortunately, we can't take it home to sell. But that is the side effect of too much rain here on the farm. It's a little bit too small.
There's our basket of striped eggplant. Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful.
All right, we are now finished picking. We've got zucchini, cucumbers, kohlrabi, broccoli, round and plum tomatoes, striped eggplant, slim eggplant underneath. We got some white eggplants as well, and then regular eggplants. As you saw, Daniel was hard at work getting silage for the cows while we were picking. And as you just recently saw, we got all the vegetables washed. So now let's get them up to the farm market to sell. So we're back now. We got all the vegetables unloaded just in time too, because it's starting to rain a little bit outside. But now I have to go feed horses, and to be honest, I don't know where you guys are going to next. So I'll see ya.
Hey everyone, I am now back with you. The boys had an eventful afternoon. Something about broccoli? I don't know. But anyway, we're closing up the farm market. We got everything pulled off the shelves. It just needs to all be moved into the cooler, and then we'll be done for the day. Hey, if you've made it this far in the video today, don't forget to like the video. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 200,000 before the year is over. And I would appreciate it if you guys help me out with that. It's a big goal.
And this is where we're gonna end the video tonight. Apparently Andrew missed supper. He had some kind of meeting to go to. So if you want to see, his supper is still here.
Hey, Papa.
Hey, who are you? So this is where we're going to end the video tonight. I'm saying bye-bye. Bye-bye. I hope I filled in well.
Bye-bye.
Andy's going to have to do a lot of editing for that. I know that.